Sherry, I am so impressed with your R&D setup. It's amazing. Can you quickly describe for me what we're seeing around us?
So you're seeing here, Roshan, is the place where the smarter brains of the battery, where it's R&D, prototype build up, and where it's a little manufacturing state. So this whole facility is where the magical happens. One of the really critical technology we introduced is the smarter brain, which is this inverter.
A little bit more technology on the actual inverter itself. What size inverters are they?
You can choose the battery to the size as smaller as a 10 kilowatts hours of battery. You can go up to 13.3 kilowatts hours. You can even go further.
And how have you actually structured this R&D setup? I can see there's a number of people around us. What are their actual functions? What do they do here?
Our partners engineers actually in Australia, they are the brain and designs behind the whole technology. When the theory and the simulations getting validated, they would talk to the engineer you see around this facility.
So Sherry, what do we have going on over here?
The engineer you can see over here, they're doing the testing for the PV max input for the inverter. That's the open chambers of our inverter. For each inverter, after a few tests, we will need to see whether there's an improvement going to be needed. So that's one of the whole technology for the inverter, starting from 2017, and now finally 2024 is the time we release to the market.
Amazing.
We're not only doing the productions in our factory, but also attached to the lab you just seen. This is the little production line. When they build up a prototype, they can bring it into their lab to test it straight away. If there's any further modification will be needed, they're going to bring back to the production line and to redo that again.
It's amazing to see that journey, but it's also incredible to see the amount of work that goes into, behind the scenes.
A lot of manual work will be replaced by the automatic machine, and that's where you can see how different from a prototype build-up versus the manufacturing production of a product.
So is it going to be like a scene out of Terminator?
Well, maybe.
Come on, let's go. I can't wait.
Let's go.
So what we got going on here then?
So this is the production, the first step where the inverter board is going to manufacturing. The line we're looking at is called SMT production line.
Okay.
The Australian team designed the products, and then we designed the function we require for the inverter to perform. The function will be translated into which parts we're going to be used to stick it on the board in a really kind of general language.
Yep.
So the first machine we're seeing right here is called a screen printer. You will see how the board will be actually printed to get this melting the metal to stick at where the position it should be.
Yeah. So essentially every single motherboard or card is running through this process. It's already been pre-programmed, so it knows exactly what to do at what stage of that process with absolute ridiculous accuracy.
So this is the main board, and these are two extra boards. All this board manufacturing is happening over the production line over here.
Wow.
All the little parts you'll be seeing here, 90% of them from overseas. So this is where the human involved in to decide where the rest of the chips is going to end up with, which the part cannot be replaced by the auto machines right now. And you can see they're picking up the one part from the tray and putting where the destination. When the examination or the checking have done, the system going to show pass, which means you can take the board as a successful completed board, which is going to be used for the product production.
Gives you such confidence on a much higher level, ridiculously specific level.
Quality control, because
Absolutely.
All these parts needs to really work in harmony to deliver the performance.
So, Sherry, this literally is the end of the line.
Yes.
We've seen the entire production process from 3D printing, sticking on different components, running through various temperatures to seal those components,
Yes.
adding components by hand, quality control like I've never seen before,
Yep.
pulling it into its shell and its casing, and now we've come to the final stage of the process, which is an assembled inverter now being tested. Great job, and thank you so much for today. It's been amazing.
Thank you so much, Roshan, for visiting us.